And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Houston Astros.
Major League World Series Game 7, whole lot of cat for real.
John Shelby, Chris Singleton with you. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boo. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute...
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound now, Tatsuya Imai. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound. Coming up on the first pitch, Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
That's a ball.
On the ground, right side. Close play, but he just beat him to the bag for the out. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Danny Jansen. Here's Corey Seager. 3-1 is on the way. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. Corey Seager leaves the yard. Home run number 10 of the year. And the Rangers take the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
One down. Here's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Bird. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Fastball is outside.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Fouls one off. 2-2. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. High fly ball out towards left field. That was foul, and he'll see another. Got him. 2 down.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball.
Long run, nice grab. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the mound for Texas in this one, Kumar Rocker, having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Number 15.
Payoff pitch. Line drive to short and caught. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Alvarez recently taking home Player of the Month honors. And a 2-1 on the way. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 2-2 now. And the slider just misses. Popped up. Holiday moving under it. And there's 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, Seager sends it to first, and the Astros put down in order. It's the Rangers 2 and the Astros nothing. The Lone Star Series rolls on. Top of the second, Danny Jansen stepping in for the Rangers. Imai, he's known to have exceptional stuff. The strikeout number is usually way up there. However, he does have some issues with walks from time to time. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
And because of that, the pitch count can get high and not consistently deep into the ball games like you would expect for a guy who can get so many swings and misses.
Inside, almost got him. And that one hammered, carrying well. And that one is off the top of the wall. And he starts off the second with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Late on that fastball. And it's about controlling that stuff, right? I mean, he's got to harness all of that electric stuff and keep it at least somewhat in the strike zone.
Yes.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Over to Altuve. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's low.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. We go to the bottom of the second. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Swing and a miss. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Base knock right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field.
No, that's out.
Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him swinging for the K. And that is a big first out. Now Correa up to hit. The 1-1.
Ball.
There's the strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Seager wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. 1 challenge remaining for them now. The 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. That hit him.
Take your base.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So man aboard, Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. The 1-1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That's the ball low.
On the ground, right side. Over to Correa for 1 and 2. What a play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one way inside. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The 2-1. Sliced hard, but foul. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Here comes the throw, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So up next, Jackson Holiday. Ball to strike. In the air, left field. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play.
A bit of a do or die there. He lays out, makes the diving catch, and he strands a couple of runners.
The Lone Star Series rolls on. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Cesar Salazar. And a 1-1. Late with the swing there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
This one in the air, center field. Carter takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. So the Houston lineup turns over. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. He knows his way around the bases, Chris. Nobody in the league has scored more runs this year. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. So next up for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. Here's a 1-2. And they'll do it again.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And it remains 2-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
On the ground. And it gets by him. And that keeps the inning alive.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two now. Struck him out looking. One left. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Danny Jansen. Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
Well, these Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these players for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Rangers.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And here is Hoskins. That one ripped. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
1-1 now.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Movement in the bullpen. Number 46. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Sousa also throwing. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Corey Seager to the plate in this high leverage spot. That one missing inside. Outside
Ball.
low. 3-1. Foul ball there. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Rangers. Bottom of the 4th. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Ground ball left side. And foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Makes the grab, 1 away. So digging in, Jake Myers. And a foul ball. The Stros down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Foul ball.
Really
No,
good
that
take,
missed.
especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Zach Cole up next for the Astros.
Designated hitter, Zach Cole.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that extends the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Brings it in. That is the inning. Number 46 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
The 1-2. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's now it's Jansen to hit. Get the out. Rangers leave a pair, but they're on top 2-0. Here comes the manager out of
Protected. Number 67.
the 1-1. And there's a foul ball. 1-2 now. Stays alive. Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Ball.
Got him. That's out number 2.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so
ball.
electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Houston. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Bennett Sousa.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Out to short. Correa handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Next for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Reese Hoskins.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. In the air, right field. Loperfido should have this one. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the
Here
Rangers.
comes Corey Seager. He had a big swing for these guys way back to the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Now the tag at third. The Lone Star Series rolls on. And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. That one fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And it's a hitter. It's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in. So you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball. But either way, that's a really nice pitch.
The Astros trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swings and misses. Back-to-back strikeouts. And now it's Christian Walker.
Ball.
This ball's chopped to the ground, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Towards first, Berger. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail it here 2-0. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Brian King.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground, out to short. Correa over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. Correa over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Rangers, center fielder Evan Carter.
Way out front for strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the
Now pitching for Texas.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Kyle Bradish.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's Carlos Correa. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Got him. Out number 3. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Well, these Rangers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. 8 of their hits came off the bat at 90 miles per hour or harder. These batters are not getting fooled right now.
This one in the air, center field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
The 1-2. That one hammered center field. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
The 1-2.
No, that's out.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Out towards right center field. Loperfido under this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Manager out of the dugout. Spencer Arrighetti will take over here.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs one out to get out of it, so this is a huge match.
Reaching for it and brings it in. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. The 1-1.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Curve in the dirt.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And here's the catcher, Cesar Salazar. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The Rangers leading by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of. Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
2 down, nobody on. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out.
Here comes the skip.
Protection. Number 31.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Oh, look at the stop. To first. And they get the out. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. Back here in Houston, we go to the 9th. Wyatt Langford getting ready to hit.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Got the bat going too soon at strike 2. The Astros have some action in their pen. Hayden Wesneski up and throwing. Lifted in the air, right center field. Loperfido settles underneath it, and there's one away. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
That's a ball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2-2 on the way. And that one is lifted in the air. Myers under it. And there are 2 down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. 2 down, nobody on.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Popped up. Walker under it. And that is that. One left.
Now pitching for
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Robert Garcia.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Next to hit, Christian Walker. Fastball
Nope,
is outside.
that's outside. Ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
The Rangers trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And just one out remaining for Houston. Walker wants another look at the called strike. It's
That's
a
ball
challenge.
four. Take your
and
base.
walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground, a short could be two. Here's Holiday for one. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Any day of the week, a pitcher will take 2 for 1. Nice double play to get him out of the jam. They get the W. Way to go, guys.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.